The solution.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am The Solution, your baby mama's favorite fragrance guy. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe down below. Tell a friend to follow the channel, share the channel, all that good stuff. And let's get into the video. Today's video is going to be on niche lines, but I'm going to focus on one particular niche brand. I wasn't a big niche guy. I got introduced to, I got introduced to niche brands via a good brother of mine, and I was like, I'm not quite ready for those scent combinations just yet. However, I do appreciate the quality and the attention to detail because they aren't doing things in bulk like a lot of the luxury designer lines, if you will. They're kind of focusing on a certain subset of the consumer market. That's how niche works. We tend to put niche on things that shouldn't be niche. In this case, this is very niche. Very. And price doesn't make it niche either, so stop that as well. We'll talk about mind games. I was not checking for mind games. My wifey, she put me on the mind games. Even the great Kiz Griffey didn't really get into a conversation about mind games with me. She showed up with this. And if you saw his video that we did, I actually previewed it. She gifted me, well, she gives a lot of stuff to me, this Discovery set. And I was shocked. I was really shocked and blown away by this because I was not tracking this. And she gets a lot of scents from me. And she was returning the favor and decided, hey, he deserves something really nice. And I appreciate you for it. So in here, you get 4 travel decants, okay? And it's 2 of each of these scents. And every time I pull this out, I can't look. It's the Prodigy, okay? So if you can see that, that's Prodigy. Focus for me. All right. And we're gonna put the scent notes up there. And the next one is Mentor. The difference is denoted by the cap, the atomizer. All right, you got the chrome right there, and you got the gunmetal. If you're wondering what this is right here, this is a mini chessboard. So if you know about Mind Games marketing, it is inspired by chess. And this is personal for me. And I like to say maybe she was doing this. My dad is pretty much a grandmaster. Like, he's known in Baltimore for his chess skills. He actually teaches chess. And me being a little disclosure for you all, me being a rebellious young man, I didn't want to learn chess. You know, I didn't want to learn. But that's his thing. Shout out to you, Dad. And really appreciate her knowing that about my dad and I. And it also comes with a cool travel little sprayer holder thingy right here. And this is well made. This isn't, that's not plastic. All right, that's ceramic. Okay, so you're talking about quality here. And Mind Games is based out of the US. In case you're wondering, they aren't really global just yet. If you look on their website, they're focusing on the US market. They plan to open a flagship boutique in New York City in the very near future. It may be open by now because it looks like they wrote that media write-up a while ago. If you're talking about great quality, great projection, maybe it's unisex, maybe it's not. I've heard both. All right, I think women can wear these if you like a nice powerful scent. Some women do like that, but people will know these are different. Okay, this is a very unique blend of scent notes, and they say on their webpage is that they use expensive versions of scents because they spare no budget when their perfumers are creating these things for them. Wow. And it shows. Trust me. If you get your hands on a sample of some of their scents, and I'm going to put them up on the screen for you all. When we went into Neiman's, I sprayed it right here and right here. And it was on my collar of the polo shirt I had on. And the lady at the counter smelled it. She was like, oh, wow, you're wearing Mind Games. Yeah. And this particular one had a floral note to it, a rose. I'm not big on rose, But when it dried down, I said, I like this. And you can smell it. The projection's incredible. The CI is incredible. So shout out to Mind Games for really, really nailing this with their creation. I believe it goes, no, it doesn't go in like that. I got something upside down. All right, so there we are. But I am not done. I am not done. Because I found out she got me this because she was kind of testing. We wanted to white out. Let's let it white mouse. She's trying to test to see if I was really going to be into the brand before she did something else. Okay? So it says right here, Perfume Extraordinaire, introducing Perfume Extraordinaire, a collection that celebrates artistry in pursuit of a masterpiece, an open invitation to explore the world of scent, its beauty and complexity, and to witness the transformation from raw ingredient to the final composition. Mind Games Perfume Extraordinaire unveils the potency of a master perfumer and the distinctive journey of their creation. So yeah, this is good stuff, well made. Distributed by the Fragrance Group, and you can look up the Fragrance Group. They're responsible for Tumi. All right, Tumi has a line of fragrances as well, and there's a couple other niche brands, and they actually have a bottle of Tumi. Can't remember where I got it from. I think Kiss Griffey gave it to me. It doesn't really work well on my skin, but I'm not done. I'm not done. 2 weekends ago, the wifey gifted me this. And when people know your scent notes, it's a wonderful thing. So I'm a gourmand guy. This one right here is pretty much their heavy hitter when it comes to gourmand. There's cinnamon in this. But I'm not even. Yeah, just read the notes. It's on the screen. So this awesome bottle, and mind you, the presentation is great. You know, there's some information in there. Don't worry about that too much. Nice magnetic bottle. You got a wooden base atomizer cap. You got that gunmetal on there. Let me get that right for you all. Check that out. Oh my goodness. All right, French Defense. And it's not because of the price that makes me really like this and say, ooh, look what I got. It's the note combination. This really works on my body. Really, really works. It's got some freshness to it. It got some fruitiness to it. It's a exquisite gourmand. This is one of those. There's cherry in here, definitely. I really somehow started morphing into the cherry thing. And when she got this for me, I had smelled a couple of different scents that they had. And I just kind of gravitated towards cherry. It's been my thing for about 6 months now. I have several cherry-based fragrances out there now. It for the gourmand thing, it kind of shocked me. And when cherry is done right, it's smooth, it's warm, it's got the fruitiness to it, but a slight kind of odd spiciness. So when they put cinnamon with cherry, I'm done. I'm probably gonna buy that. All right, but this right here it's classy. Okay, it's classy. Is it office friendly? Because it's so powerful. All right, you want to be easy on this one because people are going to know you're wearing this because there's some oil content in here, and it's throwing it. Okay, it's throwing it. It's yeah. Will I get some other fragrances from Mind Games? You doggone right I will. All right, and I'm not expecting my significant other to do that for me. So because they were so gracious in the purchase, they gave us a couple of samples here. And like I said, for me, this is about 8 to 6 uses. I don't need very many scents because this was throwing off my body. This particular one right here is Checkmate. Okay, which I'm curious about. Very, very curious about. Right, it has a seductive fruits and florals followed, drawn on the reserves of willpower. Experience the bliss of surrender, intoxicating blend of tobacco and bourbon emerge. That's why I like this. Okay, the tobacco and the floral, and yeah, they got me with that. All right, they got me with that. Tobacco, when done right, is beautiful. Okay, it's very classy, it's very manly. When it's not done right, I gotta let it go, and I had some of those. All right, this one right here is Armani. Okay, and what are we doing here? Fragrance opens with creamy sandalwood and a hint of caramel that adds to a touch of sweetness, enhancing the top notes. As it evolves, the scent does dry down to a sophisticated blend of musk, benzoin, and vetiver. Now, this one right here has some notes that I'm not a big fan of. However, just because I don't particularly like that note by itself doesn't mean if it's combined with another note that I typically like or I'm not aware of, and it changes the scent composition of it, it's fine with me, but it cannot lead off. Vetiver is not one of my favorite scents. It is not. I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, I'll take that vetiver. Not me. It's kind of like leather is behind it as well. Leather has to be done right for me. If not, it's very off-putting. I don't want to smell like a brand new saddlebag and I'm about to get on a horse. I don't want to smell that. All right. Ironically, my lady likes leather. I guess she was watching too much Yellowstone. Cowboys and such. We're in Texas. You do smell the caramel on this one. You do. And this is probably why I kept this one. I sent Kiss Griffey, I believe, Prodigy, if I'm not mistaken. I sent him that one. But yes, indeed, you don't need a lot, and it's going to cost you, but you won't be mad. The quality is impeccable from Mind Games. I love what they're doing. It just says you quite possibly might have some money wearing this. We don't know what kind of money, but it's a good amount if you're wearing that. You're doing well if you're wearing Mind Games. People might assume that from you. This is one of those, very. I joke about the ascot and smoker jackets and the pump is like, oh, Bill, you kid. It's one of those things. It's one of those scents right there. But it does speak of class and quality, and if people are aware of that scent, they're going to know, like, oh my goodness, Mind Games. Wow. And you look up the price, people might be, I'll grab some samples of that, all right, because they don't make small bottles. You're getting that right there. But in my opinion, you won't be mad about it. I love it. And once again, I'm highly appreciative of that gift. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, drop down in the comments. Chop it up. Give me your opinion on Mind Games. I love to hear what you have to say about it. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the video. I'm Solution, your baby mama's favorite fragrance guy. And I'm out of here.